you ready? Because it is time to get these massive posts up into place and installed in my container house. I really hope this is gonna work. Oh. Hey, what is happening right now? These timber posts originally came from right here where I'm standing, where my container house is, but they had to be felled due to fire regulations. So I reckon it's about time we put them back where they belong. I have already milled them to size, and then they spent a very long time drying in my shed. And then came the hard part. I had to transfer them 50 meters out of the shed and into my house, even up to the second story. And now I'm finally up to the good part. I get to get them up and installed. Now I do have it in my head that it's gonna be easy, but I'm probably wrong. Let's give it a go. First up, let's finish cutting these posts to size. Boy, start of the week and we already have a massive problem. You will never believe it. Guess what's broken again? Lucky for me, I have learnt from my past mistakes, and I thought this might happen. I picked up an old electric chainsaw off of Marketplace. Let's see if it works. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful block. I need to use this for something for sure. Any ideas? A Zito for the win! I still need to sand these with my beautiful new belt sander. It is a heavy piece of machinery, but it works really well. So let's get to the sanding and make these logs look time to flip it. They're so big. Ooh. Sorry, but oh, let's take a moment for this. Look how gorgeous it looks. So beautifully sanded. It's going to change color when I get the varnish on it, like the purple pops more and it kind of goes like a more golden, I guess, color. I'm so glad that I put myself through all that hard work to do these. I could have easily just put steel post in. It would have been a really quick job, like really, really quick, you know, one day, done. But these are gonna be so much more worth it. One more flip. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think this is a grinder job. Because it's round, it's not doing well with the belt sander. I'm gonna see if the grinder does better. Look how sawdusty I am. But they're all sanded. Now, I'm not going to seal them before I put them in. I will seal the bottoms because I obviously won't be able to get to those once I put them in, but I'm not gonna seal the whole post because I need to move it around quite a lot to get it there. So I'm thinking I'll probably need to give it like a final sand once I've actually got it up and into place, and then I can seal it. It's time to cut in the sections that the brackets are gonna go in. So as you can see here, with the brackets, those brackets sit in the middle of the post. So I'm gonna get my chainsaw and I'm gonna measure this bracket and see how big the slit is that I need to cut. And then we will cut a slit in each post. Let's go. Now for this powerful machine, I'm going to need some serious power. So luckily I have the Anker Solex C1000 Gen 2, which, can you believe, actually holds a Guinness World Record title for the fastest recharging 1 kWh portable power station in the world, which is extremely handy for me because I rely on portable power stations to power my build, and since I'm full steam ahead this year to occupancy, I don't have time to wait around. With a record like that, you're probably wondering just how fast the Anker Solex C1000 Gen 2 recharge is. Well, it's so fast that if you have mains power, you can pop it on charge and go for a lunch break, and it'll go from 0 to 100% in just 49 minutes, which is obviously unheard of. Say you're expecting a blackout or loss of power, you can get the C1000 Gen 2 charged to 100% in under an hour for an emergency. And if you're a traveler, you can pair it with the Anker Solex alternator charger for ultra fast on the road power, so you can charge the C1000 Gen 2 in just 1 hour and 28 minutes while driving. And if you have a caravan, which some of you may know as an RV, you can also keep your caravan's batteries charged on the road. Not only that, and this is one of my favorite parts, have you ever been stuck with a flat battery and desperately needed a jump start? Well, the Anker Solex C1000 Gen 2 can actually jump start your car's battery. So as you probably guessed, that makes it incredibly powerful too, powering 99% of appliances with a 3000 watt peak output and 2000 watt of continuous output. And its 1024 WH capacity keeps all my power tools running, even this giant belt sander, as I make these timber posts look gorgeous. And can you believe, even with all that power, it's still compact and super light? I mean, look at it. It's tiny, meaning anywhere I need to work on my build site, the C1000 Gen 2 can come with me, weighing only 11.3 kilos, which is a relief after all the heavy posts that I've been needing to move around. So should we put it to the test and see how it goes to power this massive belt sander to sand these posts? Wow, it did not even skip a beat, which is pretty impressive for something so tiny. And I can keep using it for years to come with its 10-year lifespan because of its LFP batteries, which support 4,000 cycles at 80%. And it even comes with a 5-year warranty. Not that I get to appreciate this much, but it also runs at 20 dB with a 200 watt discharge. So when I don't have power tools going, I can charge all my batteries and admire the natural sounds of my homestead. All right, early bird registration opens February 25th and runs until March 11th. So that's your window to lock in the C1000 Gen 2 at just $999. First 50 buyers get a free 100 watt solar panel worth $299. Everyone else scores a premium water resistant carry bag, but you gotta register before March 11th to get these bonuses. Link is in the description and get in quick before the solar panels are gone. Cheers! Today is the day we are getting these posts in, but alas, I've just realized I only cut that end, not this end. And I also want to seal the bottoms and try seal inside these cuts here so that the wood stays nice and protected. Let's cut the little bracket hole in this side, seal up the bottoms and get our first post up. Got both cuts in here, fantastic. And I've gotten better at the cuts too. I've worked out kind of how to do it. Because unfortunately, the chainsaw is not as thick as the brackets. The brackets are thick, very thick, obviously. They've got to hold big posts. So now I'm just going to clean up the cut areas where I've used the chainsaw with my sander and then seal the ends here, try seal the insides. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do that. And then we will try get her up. Let's do the varnish. Marine grade varnish, because I like to be overprotective of my timber. Now I'm going to use this paintbrush to hopefully get into here and paint it all. And I need to do the trickiest part, which is somehow moving this into position. Not here. These ones are going in the back half because they are the square posts that the rooms will also be going around, so they will have walls around them. Whereas the two round posts, they're going here and here. And they're just kind of going to be like in the middle of the room, you know, standing alone with no walls around them. I think I'm going to use the trolley, or I'm going to attempt to use the trolley, and that's why I've been putting blocks of wood underneath so that I can actually get the trolley underneath there when I do use it. But I don't know how I'm gonna maneuver around when there's bugger all space, hey. Plan of attack now is to kind of move these a little bit so that I can get to this one and hopefully move it. I'm gonna try and move these three along and get my trolley in and hopefully move this. I honestly have no idea how I'm going to get it onto that steel over there, but I'm hoping it's easier than I think it's going to be, so that I can line it up basically with the brackets. I'm going to leave the acro prop there for now because it seems to be in the right position to hopefully stop the post as it's going up where it needs to be. Fingers crossed. But first, a Zappo. I need some sugar for this. Yum. Should be able to get my trolley in here and load her up. Can definitely get it under, that's great. Oh, need to go this way a little bit more. Oh, she's heavy. Oh my gosh, look at those wheels. Oh no. I don't know if this is gonna hold the wheel. Shit. Oh no. What is the best way to do this? Oh my gosh. I wonder how much these trolleys hold, because it looks like they're in struggle town right now. I will not be surprised if these wheels pop. Okay, I'm wondering if I can kind of slide it across the steel to where I need to get it to. Gosh, these are bloody big, aren't they? Wonder if I can sling it and pull it from there. Doubtful, but worth a shot. Oh boy. It's not too far to go, but I don't know if I'm strong enough. We'll have to see. I'm getting there. Uh-oh. I think I need the post on this side though. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Alright, that's lined up with the bracket. I'm going to attach a sling to like the top third. I'm going to attach a pulley to one of those hooks up there, and then I'm going to attach it to my hand winch and hopefully get it up. I'm just worried about the first part of like getting it up and if it'll stop. And that's why I'm leaving this here, because there should be enough space for it to sit where it's meant to, with the bottom part in, not the top though. So once I start getting it up and it's kind of at a point where I can take this down, then I will. But I'm hoping it can kind of help me at the beginning. Oh my gosh, I really hope this is gonna work. All right, lads and Sheilas, I have this pulley system all hooked up and ready to go. As you can see, I've got the winch here that I still have not moved from when I moved the post in. I've got my sling on there, and then I've got it around this acro prop, which I'm hoping will stop the post from moving any further and hopefully help it to stand upright. And then I have the pulley attached to the hook up there. I am just a little bit worried as to whether the hook will be able to hold it, is the only thing. It's gonna be a lot of dead weight. And so I'm just gonna do this a bit by bit to make sure it can definitely hold. And let's winch this up slowly. Cross your fingers for me. Let's give it a go. Standing it up part is definitely gonna be the hardest. I know what I can do, but I just don't wanna do it. Which is, maybe I should just do it. Do you remember how I got up the shed? By like putting legs on the side of the post? I just didn't want to drill anything into these posts. But I can feel it. And I'm wondering if that's going to be the best way to get these up. Bugger. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My welds didn't even snap. Oh my gosh. My welds didn't even snap. It's not even the welds. It has literally broken the steel flat bar that I welded onto the bottom of my container, which was actually just wall panels. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. What? See, my welds are still intact. This is the container panel. Same on this side. Oh my. They're now hooked up to the deck over here. Cross more fingers, cross your toes, cross your arms, cross everything for me that this is gonna work. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's bloody working. It's bloody working. I'm hoping that I don't need to put these on next time because I don't think they're not doing anything. I've just found a way. Oh my gosh, it's bloody working. I'm now really bummed that I screwed those in because I did not have to. The only problem was the container floor that I had it welded to. Check. We're obviously in position, right? Oh, yes. Yes, we are. What is happening here? Are we on? Are we in? What is going on? Oh. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We are out. Oh, I need to get it in again. Oh my God, no. Wait, what? What is happening right now? I'm very confused. I was up before, what's happening? I swear I just pulled it up before and it fit perfectly. What's changed here? I've just worked out what it is. It did fit. I thought it did fit. I just went and looked at the video. When I took the acro prop out, the roof came down. This is why you have supports. This one in! Because the container roof actually drops, that post is gonna be tight in there when I take that acro prop out. So I might just leave the pulley system attached and get my next one up because I'm almost out of daylight and I would rather drill with like lights on me in the dark than move these massive big logs in the dark. think that is in place. Let's get old mate out of the way. Now I need to set up the pulley and winch system. Let's go, we don't have much time. There we go. Look, we are so close, but I need to go find my multi-tool to cut like the tiniest bit off of that beam there. But first I just realized the time, so I need to go get the dogs put away because it's about to get dark and the roos are definitely coming out in a second. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab some water, get hydrated, and come back and secure these in place. Oh no, I've completely forgotten that I needed to spray paint the bolts black. I need to do that now before I start drilling them so that they hopefully dry, fingers crossed. Before I show you the final product, and they're gorgeous, it is Django's birthday today. So I'm preparing a little mini party for her at the dam so that we can celebrate and she can just have the best day ever because she is so, so happy when she's swimming. Let's go set up, and I'm baking her a cake. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Django. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip. Hooray. Sit down, cookie. Yummy. Mango's currently having the best day ever. This is good. She loved her cake. She loved her presents. She's playing with it now. And her tail has not stopped wagging.